Hey guys, this is Awkward Senpai here, and today I've got another speed paint for you, but I don't really have a story behind this one because, well, there isn't exactly a story behind it. I just had an idea and I thought let's make a drawing out of it, so why not talk about the idea behind this particular speed paint of this particular drawing. Yeah, whatever. Both my college and my university were on the other edge of town from where I lived, so I had to commute there pretty much every day, about 40 minutes each way. And yeah, that was a pretty cool habit which I developed, because up till that point I never had a need for public transport because my school was pretty near my home. And yeah, I mean, there was no need for it. But once I got into university and once I got into college with the weird class timings, some early in the morning, some late, having the metro system to commute was pretty handy. And what makes a commute go faster, maybe, that's plugging your headphones when you walk into it and then just imagining that the whole thing is one big music video, I suppose. That's what I used to do anyway. So the moment I used to board the train, well, from the platform actually, even though they tell you that don't have your headphones on while you're waiting on the platform for the train to arrive, because, you know, the shock might just throw you or something. But yeah, I did it anyway. I was pretty aware. I knew which side the train's gonna come from and which side it came from. And also having the train, you know, take a curve and get into the station while the beat kicks in your head, it's pretty cool. There are very few things in this world that will give you as much satisfaction as getting something synced in with the music that you're listening to. I mean, that just feels different. Anyway, once you get into the train, all you have to do is plug in your headphones, and then the 20-minute or 40-minute journey, whatever it is, it just, well, it's over before you realize it. And then you kind of realize that you did cover exactly 40 minutes, but you didn't. You don't understand it right then because you were pretty much into your music all the way. And I was a strict ambassador of that. I mean, it's in my name, right? I was a pretty awkward guy. I still am, but yeah, for about the first 4 or 5 months of college, I didn't have many close friends. I mean, they were mostly just acquaintances. I would just get in, say hi, do a class, and then just leave without socializing much. So I didn't have the need to travel with anyone. So it was mostly me alone, traveling to and fro. And you might think that was a bit lonely, and it was at some point. But on the other point, it was pretty cool because I had no one to talk to. I just listening to some music, you know, with the whole music background going on. That was a really good experience. It kind of like a pretty cool music video. And then, of course, as with any weird person in the university, people slowly started taking interest in my various quirks, and then one thing led to another, and I ended up making some friends. So yeah, the commute, let's say 80% of the time I wasn't alone anymore. But you know, it's not just that. Whenever you're traveling in any form of transport, actually having some music to cover you in the back is pretty great. It's pretty great. And so that was what I thought would be the idea behind this drawing when I was making it. It's about this girl who's lost in her music, is traveling on the subway, staring out the window, and that's something I would do most of the time. And yeah, people don't like sunlight on their face, but I'm one of the few rare people who actually enjoy sunlight on their face, provided the rest of the body is a bit cool. So yeah, this is something that's only possible when the air conditioning is running, or it's winter. But yeah, you pretty much get my drift, right? Yeah, you probably don't. And so yeah, another thing, I drew the picture without anybody in the carriage, and you might think that's because I can't draw that much details yet because I'm still starting out. And to you non-believers, I'd say you're about 70% spot on, because yeah, I did not have the energy to draw an entire crowded train compartment. But that's another cool thing which I wanted to mention was, you know, that moment when you get lost into your music and then everything just sinks in and you kind of lose track of your surroundings. So like, you don't go around doing jaywalking or whatever, because that's dangerous and stupid. But what happens is you kind of lose track of the people around you. You kind of think it's just you and the world, right? So that's why I thought, why not leave it open as a kind of mental image of this girl while she's traveling in the compartment. And that's just a fancy way of saying I didn't draw it because I was too lazy or I didn't have the energy to. But why not put a fancy spin, a fancy artsy story to cover that up? That's what I did just now. And yeah, that's about it for the picture. I only wish the trains were this empty when I used to travel, because that would save a lot of heartache. But it never is. But what can you do about it? It's convenient and it's fun. So thanks for watching, and I hope you liked the drawing and you hope you liked the filler voiceover material. That's what this is. And if you did like it, and if you do like the other videos I have, then why don't you just subscribe for more stuff like this and share it with your friends. Also leave a like or a comment. I'm still learning my art, so I could use any feedback. So thanks for watching. See you around. Bye bye. Sayonara.